From a real strawberry to a flawless resin replica. It sounds wild, but watch how you can capture every detail, even the tiny folds in the calyx. Hello, my friend. Welcome to Lisincult, my little corner of resin chaos and creativity. I'm Lydia, and today I'm trying something totally out of the blue. Let's see what happens. Just look at these strawberries. So red, juicy, and honestly kind of tempting, right? You would think I'm about to dip them in the chocolate or wipe off a dessert. But no, don't worry. It's not a cooking tutorial. I have got something else in mind. I want to find out, can we actually make a silicone mold from fresh fruit like this? Normally, mold making calls for hard, solid objects that can hold a shape. But today, I'm pushing the limits and trying something totally different. Can we mold a rare strawberry? Let's find out before I forgot a plan and turn them to a delicious dessert. Let's dive in. I will pick 2 strawberries, one with the leafy top still on and one without, just to see if that makes any difference in the molding process. These 2. Okay. Now, we need the base, and I'm going to use a piece of plexiglass, and I glue both of them from the bottom onto the plexiglass using a heat gun. Okay. For the mother mold, I'm using a simple paper cup, and I've cut off the bottom, flip it upside down, and place it over the strawberries, white side down. And I seal the edge of the cup to the plexiglass with the glue gun to keep them leak-proof. Okay. Now, we just need to wait for the glue to dry. But to speed things up, I have already prepared a second set exactly in the same way. So let's keep things moving. In this one, the glue gun is completely dried and the strawberries are exactly in the center of the cups, and there is a space between the strawberries and the sides of the cup. So everything feels nice and secure. Let's mix up the silicone and get pouring. I have already mixed my 2 parts of silicone rubber and I think it's ready. If you wonder what silicone rubber is and how to mix it and how to measure how much you will need for different molds, don't worry, I've got detailed tutorials covering all of that, and you will find the link right down in the description. For this tutorial, all measurements and calculations are already done for you in the free PDF guide, so you can just follow along and enjoy the experiment. Okay, I think it's ready, and 2 parts are totally mixed. Now, let's pour. Start pouring the silicone slowly from one side to help it flow evenly and release bubbles. For the strawberry with leaves, let the silicone flow under the leaves first to capture all the details. And pour until it's 1 centimeter above the top. This adds a strength to the mold because this part will be the base of your new mold. Let's do it. Now, gently shake or tap the plexi base just enough to help bubbles rise and let the silicone settle into all the deep areas. Do it slowly and carefully so the strawberries stay in place and don't shift. Okay, it's done. When you're sure that there isn't any bubble at the surface, just cover your work to keep out dust. And since there are 3D shapes with some depth, give the silicone at least 24 hours to cure fully. Or longer, depends on your silicone instructions for deep pours. All right, my friends, see you at demolding time. And let's keep our finger crossed for a great result. Hello again, I'm back and I'm so excited because it's demolding time. Just to be on the safe side, I left these molds to cure for a full day. And now let's check. The top surfaces are firm and not tacky. See this? No fingerprints when I press. That means we are ready to pop out. This strawberry is not edible anymore. It was just our master copy and just focus on protecting the mold. The opening is pretty small, but we can widen it later if needed. For demolding, gently flex the silicone to break the seal and then slowly peel back and push the strawberry out. If it was difficult, you can use a wooden stick and slowly bring out the strawberry, but be careful, don't make a damage on the inner side of the mold. Oh, they definitely need a deep clean. The best way is that to rinse the inside with the lukewarm water and the mild soap and use a super soft brush to gently loosen any strawberry pieces inside and then rinse it well. Let's do it. Now they are clean. You can blow dry with the lint-free cloth or paper towel, press and lift, just like this. Don't wipe it. And as you can see, there is thin flash around the rim. You can trim it with a small scissors or craft blade or cuticle trimmer. Let's do it. Now they are clean and let's have a look at them. If you look at the inside carefully, you can see the seeds, leaf edges, and even tiny folds in calyx are beautifully captured. And number 2, even this one nailed it too. Super clean detail. But because the cavity is deep and narrow, it's hard to see the detail right now. So let's do a quick resin test and reveal what they captured. My resin mixture is ready. Now I'm going to add some pigmented alcohol ink. It has a strawberry color. It helps us to see the texture nicely. So stir it to give you an even texture. If you want to learn how to measure resin and hardener for a perfect mix or explore the world of resin colorants, I have got a full tutorial with all the details. You will find the link in the description box below. All right, I think it's ready. Let's start pouring. Now you can give them light shake, light taps. Let those bubbles out. With a small toothpick, you can help the resin reach to the small leaves part. Do it very slowly without damaging the mold. Okay, it's done. We pour, we wait, and tomorrow we will find, did we capture every seed? Stick around to the reveal. Alright friend, it has been a full day and our resin strawberries are finally cured. And time to see how well these molds did their job. But there is a tricky part. How do we get the strawberry out through this tiny opening? Don't worry, we are going to use a simple trick as candle makers do. Just make 2 small clear cut across from each other at the opening using a sharp cutter, not all the way down, just enough to create a little flakes. It will help you to pop the strawberry out safely without damaging the mold. Let's do it. And look at this strawberry. Every seed, every surface texture, and even delicate folds of calyx came out crystal clear. This mold nailed it. So nice. And the second one, a flawless copy, right down to the last bump. Amazing. And about your mold, don't worry, you didn't destroy them. For the future pours, just wrap a couple of rubber bands around your mold to keep everything snug. Like this. This is the way that candle makers do when they are going to make candles. So this is the way. Now, I bet some of you are wondering, resin is meant to be shiny, right? So why does it sometimes turn out dull or matte, especially when you use a mold you have made with silicone rubber? Great question. There are a few reasons why. First, silicone rubber copies everything from original item, down to the tiniest texture. Our strawberries weren't glossy, were they? So naturally the mold and the resin turned out matte too. Second, surface contamination. If your original object has dust, fingerprints, moisture, or leftover release agent, the silicone can cure with the dull, hazy surface. And last but not least, the type of silicone rubber. Some formulas, especially food-safe or heat-resistant ones, naturally cure with a slightly matte finish. So if you are aiming for a glossy mold, look for products labeled high glossy finish or ideal for shiny resin surfaces. If you run into this matte issue or you want a glossy look, there are two quick fixes. Dip the pieces in the high viscosity resin and let it cure for a glossy top coat. Or even easier, give it a quick coat of clear glossy spray. That's it, problem solved. And for removing this extra part or rough edges, you can use a sand stick to remove it nicely. So nice. Look at it. All right, our resin strawberries are ready. They are perfect for turning into keychains, bag charms, or even fun fridge magnets. And remember, it isn't just a strawberry in resin, it's a tiny moment frozen in time. With resin, we don't just copy nature, we preserve it in a lasting, beautiful form. Okay, my friends, this was a fun new experiment, wasn't it? If you enjoyed this little adventure into fruit molding, give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more creative experiments. Got an idea for what I should mold next? Drop it in the comments. And while you are there, don't be shy. Leave your questions, suggestions, and recommendations. I would love to hear from you. It's your input that keeps the creativity spark going. Grab your free PDF guide and dive into the full mold making playlist. Both are linked in descriptions. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next creative resin adventure. Until then, keep experimenting.